It's day 2. Hello YouTube, Region Rat Rider here. I am again on the Blue Ridge Parkway with my wife. Outside of the detour that we had to take because part of the Blue Ridge Parkway is closed from rains causing the road to wash away. It's been a pretty just peaceful ride. This is my first long ride with my Indian. Every other road trip I've ever taken has been on one of my Harleys. So this is a new experience. It's Amanda's first road trip. She's enjoying the scenery, but I don't think she's a road trip kind of person. So we'll see what happens on future trips. We have the most fun, or she has the most fun, after the trip is over, or after the day is over, when we're talking about what transpired and going out to eat or something. I mean, she likes the scenery. She's a big outdoors person, but she's not really a road trip person. I think she'd rather hike than be on the back of a motorcycle. But hey, everyone's different. So like I said, we'll see what happens on future rides. It's funny because I wasn't going to shoot a motovlog until later. But we passed by all these scenic overpasses. I was like, oh, I should shoot these. And then the one I pulled over to, connect to my camera ended up being, it looks like, the last one in this series of ones that we were looking at. I mean, there's a couple over there, but earlier was slightly more spectacular than what we are seeing now. But as you saw the overlook sign, if you rewind you can see it. I am actually on the Blue Ridge Parkway. I'm not fibbing. So this trip was supposed to be the Blue Ridge Parkway, or Cherry Hollow Skyway, Deals Gap. I think we're going to do the Devil's Triangle, and then Amanda and I were going to take the Blue Ridge Parkway back home. But like I mentioned in my last video, my buddy John got into a motorcycle accident. He is fine. Him and his wife Jen are home, safe and sound. I don't think he knows what's going to happen with his bike yet. He has excuse me while I itch my nose. He has a Royal Enfield, which isn't the most popular bike. So the dealer network is smaller, and there just wasn't one in Asheville, which is where we were staying. So I believe he's going to have that bike towed back to Raleigh, because they live in Raleigh. And, the damage assessment is going to be done then. It didn't look that bad. It looked like he had bent the rear brake and the front brake, and one of the mirrors was broken, but it didn't look like it had any kind of frame damage. So hopefully, because he really likes that bike, so hopefully he can get it fixed and back on the road soon. Like I said, he was not hurt too badly. His knee was a little wrenched and he had a bit of shoulder pain, but all in all, he was fine. And I mean, it did put a damper on those motorcycle trips, but John and Jen are dear friends of Amanda and I, and it was a lot of fun hanging out with them anyway, so it wasn't, I wouldn't, say the trip was ruined or anything. I mean, to sure that's what Johnny was saying to me as we were waiting for the police and ambulance to show up, but that's not at all the case. We had a lot of fun hanging out, so I consider this trip a complete success, even though I didn't get to ride Deals Gap. That'll just be, the unicorn in my life until I can make it back down here again. And hopefully, next year I'll be able to cross that road off my list. I don't know if we come back next year, if we'll stay in Asheville, though. I mean, I like Asheville. It's a really nice town, but it's kind of hard to get around. There's certainly other small towns you can stay at. Some are more geared towards people being there to ride Tail of the Dragon, so we may stay at one of those. I don't know. I haven't really given too much plans yet because I'm still focused on this motorcycle ride. So tomorrow will be a new road for me. It's not really on my bucket list per se, but it is a great, supposedly a great ride. It's Skyline Drive, so I'm going to be shooting almost that entire 100 miles, and I'll do a montage video, I think. Splice all the videos together to show the highlights. I decided not to do that with this ride for a couple of reasons. One, I've already shot video of Blue Ridge Parkway with the highlights. Those videos are still active on my channel, so the only thing that sucks about those is that I hadn't quite figured out the camera angle yet, which may be screwed up right now as I shoot this, because I had to adjust on the fly. But other than that, I mean, those videos are out there, and that was before I really talked a lot on my videos anyway, so it's mainly just a scenic ride with myself and Jimmy and Indy as we go through Beartooth Highway. I mean, Blue Ridge Mountains. So I'm sure my wife's going to get annoyed that I'm this close to this guy, so I'm going to back off. Even though the speed limit's 45 and he's now doing 30. I understand it's a scenic road and everything, but you shouldn't go 15 miles below the speed limit. But he is. So, and I am a little disappointed, like I said, that now all the scenery for this video is forested when there were mountains. I mean, it would have been nice to shoot the video while we went through, the top of the mountain and had all those mountain views as what was captured on video. But, not going to go back. So hopefully, at least tomorrow during Skyline Drive, there'll be some nice scenery to see. I mean, you can look off to the right here real quick. Yeah, you can see the mountains. There they are. So, we'll see. But anyway, this is my day 2 trip. I want to give everyone a follow-up. We still are on the Blue Ridge public service announcement. Should anyone want to take the Blue Ridge Parkway and take the whole thing, there is a detour, or part of the parkway is closed. There is no detour. That's what sucks. There's no detour. So, if you want, when that road ends, what you do is you take that road down to 221 and you go down to Electric Avenue, I think is what it's called, and it down to Electric Avenue, and then hop on 220, and then you can turn at Orchard and get back on this Blue Ridge Parkway that way. It's a heck of a detour. You may want to look at it on a map because it's like 10 or 15 miles out of your way. It sucks that it happens, but I mean, there's nothing you can do about it because that part of the Blue Ridge Parkway is literally washed away. So that's my public service announcement. If you're going to take the Blue Ridge Parkway from the north end south, be prepared because you're going to have to get off the Parkway and take a big giant detour. So anyway, this is Ranger Rider signing out. I'll be shooting my next video during Skyline Drive, and I think my first video will be going live Monday, maybe Tuesday. So if you're watching this, it should be live now. Alright, everyone have a great day and a great rest of the week. I'm on vacation, so my week is going splendidly. And I will chat at all of you later. Bye-bye.